that look good enough?
That looks good. Hello, everyone. We're here at Tanner's Orchard. We're going to do pork chops and apple salsa today. It's a really easy recipe. Marilyn said this will probably be a 5-minute live video. So there she is. She's already made them. I think I could do that without even looking at the recipe.
Hey.
we got our employees in here on break. We're working in the break area. But hello, everyone. Grandma Tanner's here from Tanner's Orchard. She's going to tell us how she makes pork chops and apple salsa. I know we've had people have always do pork chops and applesauce, but today she's going to do pork chops and apple salsa. Take it away, Grandma.
Well, with the apple salsa, it just gives it a little bit of a bite. But you put your pork chops in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes. And I have had my thermometer here, and you don't want them much past 135 to 140. Otherwise, they will dry out. And then you remove them from the oven. Put a couple tablespoons of our apple salsa. We saw that it's just really good. It does have a little bit of green chili peppers and jalapeno peppers in it. But you spoon about 2 to 3 tablespoons on each pork chop. I flipped them over and then spooned it on there. And you put them back in the oven for about 15 minutes. But when I baked them, I put about a cup, 3/4 of a cup to 1 cup of cider in the dish, in the baking dish. That will make them more tender.
Now, can you do these on the grill?
Yes, I think you could do. I have not done them on the grill, but you can do them on the grill. Bring them out and just grill them to 130, 135. Put them in take them off the grill, put them in a baking dish, and put the salsa in, and then stick them in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes. And that the juice and the apple salsa kind of goes down into the pork chop, makes it real nice and tender. Another thing about grilling pork chops, what I have done is you grill them to only about 135, 140, and then put them in a pan and pour 7-Up over them. The 7-Up makes those pork chops so tender that you can almost cut them with your fork.
All right.
And one of our employees gave me that recipe, and so that's when we grill them, we do that a lot. But when you bake them, like in the wintertime, you don't want to start your grill up, you can do this.
And you could serve them with the corn that we froze earlier this year, and make a pie out of the peaches that we froze, or a peach crisp.
Yes, and then another thing that you could put in here is sliced apples all the way around these pork chops when you bake them the first time, when you put them in there at 350. And then you'd have baked apples along with it. Would be a nice little side dish. So that's about all for today, but 3 ingredients: pork chops, cider, and our apple salsa.
So she just put the pork chops in a baking dish, poured about a cup of apple cider on them, put them in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes. You heated them up to 135.
135.
The internal temperature of the pork chops was 135. Pulled them out, put a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of apple salsa on each pork chop, and put them back in. You flipped them over, and then you put the apple salsa on them, and put them back in the oven for about 15 minutes. And those are some juicy looking pork chops. Hopefully they shouldn't be dry at all, especially cooking them in that cider and with the applesauce. So they should be a little sweet with a little bit of a kick. So I guess our lucky employees here will get to try them. Right, Marge?
Yeah.
Well, we just see the back of her head. She might extend her break a little bit longer. So that was it, everybody. Easiest recipe in the world. And you just make some potatoes and vegetable to go with it, and you have a wholesome meal for your family one night. Thanks a lot for watching.